Have you ever wondered if it's worth it to take all the steps to make sure they're comfortable before you put the halter on and tie it on? Here, Paul had been working with Romeo to put the halter on, and he wasn't quite comfortable, but Paul didn't know that. So when he put the halter on, Romeo started to back up, and now we're letting him just kind of work it out for a minute, and then we're going to go help Paul get that halter off. Right now, you can see how he's working his tongue. He's keeping his head really low. He just blew there. He's pretty nervous about this.
Still working his tongue.
Romeo generally likes attention. He likes to be pet. He likes to be near us. When you're introducing the halter, there's going to be little tiny signs that they show you if they're nervous or not. So when I first start putting that halter on, I don't actually tie it right away. That way I can just let it come off if they get really nervous.
So if they got to work it out, guys, it's okay. Just let them work it out. We're going to stay in here. We're not going to let them be in here with this halter on. We don't leave their halters on. But when they're a little nervous, sometimes they just need a minute or 5 or 10, whatever they need. He's working his way closer to Paul.
Looks like I've betrayed him, and he's like, I don't want to come back over.
Right? You just want to be part of the comfort, not just being part of what causes them stress. So that's why you're staying in here with him. I would say he's starting to come down. So we're going to turn this off, let him calm down. When Paul takes it off, then I'll start videoing again. All right, guys. So Paul got that halter on, and Romeo was offering to kind of kick at you, right? Yeah, he's just pretty darn nervous. So if you're ever working with them, take the time for them to get really comfortable with all the steps to put the halter on before you actually buckle it. And the reason is, once it's on, you have to be able to get it off too. So it went well with Paul, like putting it around his neck and having him touch his nose. What all did you do? Okay, so he did the steps and he seemed to be comfortable, but I like to spend more than one day doing it, and I didn't know that it would hurt anything if he was really cool with it, like Joker is, but he's not quite as brave as Joker. So now Dan has got in here, and he's going to help get that halter off, because we want all this to be a good experience. So if you're ever doing anything and you find out you've gone too fast, that's okay. The next time you're working with them, just back up to what they know, what they're comfortable with. Right now, Dan's just trying to create curiosity and interest in him, even though he's fearful about that. Now he's just petting him.
I think he has a grudge against me now.
Oh, he'll get over it. He'll get over it. Dan's giving him a second to just digest the touch and being near him. Look at now he's turning. That's creating curiosity. Now, if he just went in and tried to grab that halter, Romeo would, inside, he would just get really nervous. Now, he was a jack not that long ago. So we don't want to create the fight. We don't want to pull out the fight in him. We want to help him get there in a nice, easy fashion. Now he's touching that halter to see how he's going to react to touch on the halter. It looks like he's actually working the knot out also. There. He's been dehaltered. He's still curious, but he's kind of nervous. It's like, I'm out of here. Hear him blowing. All right, so that's Romeo's update there.
Well, I'm sitting out here with this old 17-year-old he's our hard case. The 22-year-old over there, he's like doing algebra, and this guy's like eating paste. He has no curiosity. I've been luring him closer to me with some snacks in this little tote. I have now put it on my knee, and we're gonna see. We tried yesterday for a couple hours. We're gonna try now and see if he does it. He might be camera shy. He's come up and sniffed it a couple times. He's old. He takes home forever to chew his food. And now, this is his breakfast time. So he's got to deal with me for an hour or two before he gets the rest of his breakfast. I know I'm a big meanie head, but sometimes we have to speak a language that they understand. And we will sit out here for a long time if we have to get this guy. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. You got this. You can do it. Look at that, buddy. You didn't even die. You didn't even die. Good job. Someday you'll be a real donkey.